St. Albert Public Library presents the 1 to 6 Storytime Mix. 1, 2, a story for me and you.
I have a story to share with you, and this is a story that we tell with paper. If you have a piece of orange paper and a pair of scissors at home, then you can follow along with me as I tell the story. Here it goes. Once upon a time, a very small witch was walking in the woods. The cold wind was blowing the dry leaves all around her. The little witch was frantically searching for a house for the winter. She could not find one. Suddenly, a piece of orange paper, blown by the wind, landed at her feet. She picked it up. The little witch looked closely at the paper and said, "I shall make myself a house from this piece of orange paper." She folded the paper in half and took out a pair of scissors. She always has a pair in her pocket, and cut the two corners to make a roof. "This will do just fine," she said as she looked at her new house. "But I will need a door." She always wears a pointed hat, so she cut a special door that looks just like this. The little witch walked through the door and into the little orange house. It was very dark inside. She quickly hurried back out. "I'll need to make windows to let in the light," said the little witch. She cut a window that looked just like this. Oh, it was a fine-looking house. Her very own little house with a roof, a door, and windows was all finished. But just as the little witch started to go inside for the winter, she saw a tiny ghost floating down the windswept path. As the tiny ghost came to a stop near the little house, the little witch saw that she was crying. "Why are you crying?" asked the little witch. The tiny ghost stopped crying and answered, "It is cold and windy, and it is getting dark, and I have no place to spend the winter." "You may spend the winter with me in my new house," said the kind little witch. "Oh, thank you," said the happy tiny ghost as she peeked through the window. "This is a very nice house." "First," said the little witch, "I will need to make you a little door of your very own." So she took her scissors again and began to cut. She cut a very tiny door. It looked like this. The two happy new friends went inside. The tiny ghost went in the very little door. The little witch went through her own special door. And all winter long they lived happily together inside the little orange house. And if you want to see the inside of their house, unfold the paper. What did it make? It looks like a pumpkin. The end.
3, 4, a rhyme to explore.
This rhyme is called 5 Little Pumpkins, and it's a finger play that we can do together. First, can you help me count the pumpkins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I also have this witch. Okay, now get all 5 of your fingers out and ready, and it goes like this. 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "Let's have some fun." Woo went the wind, and out went the light, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight.
5, 6. That's the end of our mix. See you next time.